I'm out of breath. So this is where I used to live. I've not been back here for a lot of years, so it's really weird to see it again. But I was very happy here, you know, but gave it up to come to London, or move to London. So, yeah, but it's interesting to see it again. There's lots of hills around here, that's why I'm puffing, I'm getting old. I spent a lot of time around here growing up. I lived just up the road, and yeah, this was like a regular part of my day, walking down here. My school was down here, my best friend used to live down here. So it was kind of, yeah, it was a big part of my life. So here I am walking along the street that my school is on. And again, a lot of memories here. School days were good, but obviously I was going through all that stuff at home, so there was a lot of hiding. I could never really tell people, well, I never told people really what was going on. So, and if anybody's caught my video on homelessness, you'll remember that I talked about sleeping at the back of my school. Now my school's actually got a lot bigger since I was here. It's joined with another school, and they've built like this massive different part of it, but I don't know if it's still, yeah, so basically this here, there used to be a wall like just down there used to be a wall, and I used to sleep down there. That's where I was at night. And then I would be able to get up in the morning, go to the bathrooms and go into school like nothing was happening. But it was cold and wet and really scary. But I kind of felt, because I was sleeping in my school, that there was some kind of safety. Mental. Now this here behind me is was the hostel that I lived in when I was homeless. And living on the streets was difficult, living here was even worse. And it's crazy just looking at that black door now, remembering the noise it used to make when it slammed. Remember sleeping in these bedrooms down in the basement. Yeah, it was a horrible time, and people who weren't good were looking after us a lot of the time. So it was a really dark time in my life, but you know, survived. I'm still here to tell the story. But this place does make me feel very weird. Yeah, horrible. Let's move on. This is where I lived when things were good for a while in Glasgow. I lived up here and lived in that building just opposite. And yeah, I'm looking up, seeing my bedroom window. It's weird because there were some good times here, you know, definitely. And when my mum was well, it was good. As you all know, things deteriorated, but yeah, it's strange being back and looking at the place and looking at it through the eyes of an adult now than when I was a child, because then it had a whole different meaning. Now it's just a place like full of memories. So yeah, that was me. That was my bedroom up there. So why am I taking you down this weird dark alley? Keep watching, you'll find out very soon. Promise. Now, I took you down that alleyway because that was the place that I slept most when I was homeless. And it was horrible, but it was right next to my primary school. Now, I hated primary school, hated it, didn't fit in, you know, had moved from Birmingham, just didn't fit in, and this building actually closed down a number of years ago, and it was just derelict for years. Now, it has become luxury apartments. That was Alfred Terrace, and you weren't allowed to go up there from school, and the amount of times I got called to the headmaster's office because I was caught on Alfred Terrace. But the thing is, if you were cool, you went up to Alfred Terrace, or if you thought you were cool. And I tried so hard to be cool. I'm still trying. So here we are at the Kelvingrove Art Gallery and Museum. I used to get brought here as a kid, either from school or my adopted mum would bring me. And you know what? I hated it. Absolutely hated it, because there's all these stuffed animals. And you know when you think they're watching you? Well, believe me, they were. So next we've got Botanic Gardens. Now, this was a place I loved as a kid, and yeah, just slap bang in the middle of the West End, and it's just so beautiful. And it was nice to come back and see it, because it still is beautiful. Next we are heading into the city, and yeah, just looking out across the River Clyde. It's lovely to look at, but don't ever go in it because it's not very clean. So this is the gay scene in Glasgow, or a part of the gay scene, and this is where I made many really good friends that I still have today, and had many drunken nights with most of those drunken friends. You know who you are. Well, welcome to Ashton Lane. This part of the West End has become really trendy now. I used to come here a lot as a kid because there was a cinema down here, it was close to my school, and my friends tended to hang out around here. But yeah, a lot of nice memories from down here. As usual with me, things are sometimes done back to front, because when I arrived here at the hotel, I was not feeling very well at all. So I'm just going to show you my room just before I leave. I know, let's have a look. This is the bathroom in the zoo. They're just off the room, but they're great. I like it. I like it a lot. So this is the Z Hotel in North Frederick Street. I've stayed here once before, and it's lovely. It's really nice. It's very cute, very small, just nice. Yeah, and the staff are lovely as well. So shout out to the Z Hotel. Thank you for looking after me. Ooh. I will see you next time. So I'm just getting ready to leave Glasgow. It's been interesting. I was sick for a couple of days, so that wasn't fun. But yeah, it's been good. It's just taken me a long time to come back and visit some of these places. You know, I think after everything that happened in London with HIV and the rape, you know, I wasn't. Some people made it clear that, you know, it wasn't right to do what I was doing with Shadow Dreamer and other things like that, in their opinion anyway. And I think I was very embarrassed about coming back and going back to some of these places because of that, and because of my own insecurities as well, you know. So it's been nice to come back and see some places that I haven't seen for a long time. So I hope you enjoyed coming on this journey with me. Please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's see what's going to come up next, eh?